fine print on labels. Let me introduce you to our special guest, Mr. Chad Allen, who is here to tell us all about it. Chad, we cannot get enough of the Bell & Howell pens. People love these things with good reason.
I know. I think this is our 8th. Good morning. Hi, welcome to my home. I think this is our eighth year doing this, guy, and we only do it one time a year. You get the 5 matching gift boxes, as guys just pointed out. That marble, guy, that blew out in one show last season.
Yeah, I know.
And this is a new marble, an upgraded marble this season. Everything is new. All the designs are new. The classic is the only repeat because you guys love it so much. But the pen itself is what's so brilliant. It has that magnifier on the end, and there's a little features video maybe we can go to that will be a lot more clear to our viewers here. That pen has that stylus on top, that magnifying glass, and then when I flip that switch, I illuminate anything I need to. Oh, thanks, guys. So it actually replaces 4 different items. It has that built-in bright LED that's going to allow you to read a menu in the dimly lit restaurants, or maybe look at your prescription bottle in the dimly lit bathroom. That magnifier glass really brings the print to life, bringing it to a comfortable ledger that we can actually read. And then, of course, that stylus. That's something that is important to me because I'm trying, well, first off, not to smudge my phone, but I'm trying to touch things less with my own hands. So I'm easily able to get on hsn.com. I can scroll, I can swipe, I can do everything I need. The really big point about this pen is that you're getting 5. And in each, I'm going to hold this up. In each of the 5 matching gift boxes, guy, you're going to get a pen. Of course you are. But you're also going to get a velvet pouch. I'm going to hold this away from my shirt. An extra black ink, an extra blue ink, and extra batteries. But very important to note is that your pen is already ready to go. Your pen already has a black ink inside of it and the batteries inside of it. You don't have to do anything. The only reason we give you all the refills is so that it can last year after year after year. But Guy, this is that perfect gift that you keep in the drawer or the closet, and when somebody hands you something, you go, oh yeah, I got you something too. Here it is, because it's just so inexpensive for 5 separate gifts.
Well, and they put so much into each pen. I mean, if you look at the little crystal detailing on the pens you're looking at there, they're so beautiful. Not all of them have the crystal. The floral has it, the animal print has it, the inspiration has it, and the lace has it. The other ones are all just that shiny stainless on the top. But you know, it's funny. You know, pens were a big deal in our parents' times, right? You know, you would give a beautiful pen to a child that had graduated from high school or college, or you'd give a pen as a gift at work, right? And then we kind of got out of it, and now we're like, all the pens out there are all cheapos, right? We finally have pens that we can count on again, and these serve so many different purposes. If you're, you know, I used to run restaurants for a living, and I used to, people would come in with lights, like little mini flashlights to read the menu, and I'd be like, really? You know, because it kind of is obnoxious around the table, but if you've got this, and I'll hold one up for you, I'll hold this, the blue one up, that's part of the inspiration. What's nice about this is you turn the light on, and I'll flick it on here. There it is. And you can see there's your flashlight, right? And then there's your magnifier is right. It's hard to see because I'm wearing dark too, but you can see the magnifier. So if it was my watch, you can sort of see how it magnifies whatever it is. Kind of tough with the light on there, but you get it. There it is. You can see. So now if I'm reading a label, it could be a label on a prescription bottle. It could be at a restaurant. It could be fine print anywhere. I'm good to go. And then I can just tuck it away and I'm great. There's the little crystals that are at the top. They put so much effort. I mean, you would never know these were $5 a pen. And here's the thing, Chad. I went, if you go in and buy pens in a store, like a 2-pack of pens, is like $9, 8 or 9, it's like $7.99, $8.99. And those are just regular old pens. We're giving you not just the pen, we're giving you the ink and the battery, and then we're giving you another ink cartridge and another battery to be able to utilize in each one of those pens, and they're all gift box. They make great gifts. I love gifts too, Chad, that I could give to anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And this is the kind of pen we mimicked. We designed this inspired by those pens that are under glass. When you go to the mall and there's a store that only sells ink pens, and you think, first off, I've never been in there, but you start to think, who would spend $300 or $400 on an ink pen? And then we have the same sort of ink, the same sort of design, but we've upgraded it. We've given you the magnifier, the flashlight, and the stylus, but I put my readers on for a reason because this is what we have to do. When we want to read a prescription bottle, we have to get into a well-lit room. I can see here, because I have my readers on, I can see that it's take 1 tablet by mouth. If I'm going to look at the bottom of the concealer, I can, of course, see that because my readers are on. But these are usually lost. These are usually somewhere I don't need them. I need them right here, and I know where my Knighthawk pen is. So when I look that up through the magnifying glass and the light, that says macadamia. And I just want to double check this because this is very important when we're taking prescriptions. Yep, take 1 tablet by mouth 1 hour prior to appointment. So I know where my pen's at because it has that pen clip. So I've probably clipped it onto my shirt collar or my pocket, or it's inside my purse. That magnifier's built in, that flashlight's built in, that stylus is built in. That beautiful writing tip is built in with that soft grip. Maybe, Guy, if you take that cap off of one of them, you'll be able to see just that ergonomical black grip. And it actually has 3 flat points where your fingers go. So if you're going to hold it like a pen, it's for a lefty or a righty. This works for guys, for gals, for lefties, for righties. I'm a left-handed person. It writes beautifully. It's a 0.7 millimeter pen for those of you asking. But, Guy, the only choice you really have to make is, well, how many sets? But then what designs you want, because each set has 5 designs inside of it.
It's the perfect gift. It really is. And it's so affordable. And for many of you out there that are on a pretty tight budget, you know, having to be able to get 5 gifts for $25 is a really great deal. And they're really, really nice. As we said, each one comes individually boxed. So when you buy a 5-pack, you'll have 5 separate boxes in there. They each also have the little pouch that it goes inside, the little velvet pouch. They come with an extra battery. They come with an extra ink cartridge. I mean, this is so overdone. It's crazy. That's why I think it's so crazy every year that we get so many people. It's actually good crazy to get people to buy it. I can see why Valerie picked this out for our show, because realistically, everybody needs pens, right? How many times we've been in the car and you go to the bank and they're like, could you sign that check or whatever? And you're like, oh, I don't have a pen. And now you got to hold somebody else's pen. And Lord knows where that pen's been. So it's just a good idea to have your own personalized pen wherever you go. You can keep them inside your coat. You can keep them inside your car, in your backpack. Always good to have. You never know when you're going to have to write, and it's nice to have your own pen. And you never know when you're not going to be able to read something. I mean, I'd be embarrassed to pull out a magnifying glass every time I wanted to read something, Chad.
But for the nail tech, for the doctor, for the teacher, for the school bus driver, for the neighbor, you leave it on their doorstep, you leave a little note, you send them a text, you say, happy holidays, sorry we can't get together. You hand it to the child to give it to the bus driver. This is the gift that they want.
It's perfect. It really is. 725-543. Chad Allen, thank you, my man. Good to see you.
I'll be back at 4 p.m.
We'll see you then, buddy. Thanks so much. All right, 725-543. By the way, we have our